I think to move on to tie this into Alberto's question, this is a little bit of a paradox, I think, because the fair user would say, hey, these are my free speech rights. You know, fair use and free speech in the United States law are closely intertwined. At least I like to think that they are, and some courts say that they are. And if you take down my expression because you claim that it's infringing your copyright, isn't that a prior restraint on speech? And isn't that violative of what I've been saying are these, you know, strict procedural safeguards on prior restraints that require, you know, prompt judicial review and appealability, et cetera. So I think that there's a tension and a paradox there, and there's sort of a tension between these two different ways in which we treat liability of ISPs. It's just that the copyright industry did a lot better. You know, they were very successful in their lobbying in the 1998. And I guess that also perhaps that ties into Eleonora's question and what we were discussing this morning about what should be the proper regime for allegations of copyright infringement. You know, should we allow at all for this private regime, sort of private notice and takedown regime, in which the courts are out of the picture largely? I mean, just empirically, in the vast majority of these cases, there's a copyright notice. ISPs take it down. The courts never get involved. The allegedly infringing content is censored, right? Is censored without any court involvement, and that goes to the question of prior restraint. And is that appropriate for courts' involvement to be just really quite peripheral to the notice and takedown and put back scenario? And, you know, I would like to engage in that discussion further to our talk this morning about the appropriate regime for copyright limitations of liability for service providers.
Ok, bueno, ya un poquito pasados de la hora que habíamos previsto. Así que les agradezco a todos y todas ustedes por haber participado de esta charla. Un especial agradecimiento a don Nunziato por haber aceptado dar la charla. Y como les decía al comienzo, en el centro vamos a seguir trabajando sobre este tema. Vamos a tener una publicación. Esta conferencia va a estar pronto también en nuestro sitio de internet y en el sitio de la facultad, así que podrán ustedes seguir pensando sobre estos temas. Muchas gracias a todos y todas por haber estado aquí.